So I watch a lot of TV. In my spare time, that's all I'm doing. I'm just chilling, watching TV. I got all kinds of shows that I watch. There are probably shows that you guys have no clue that I watch.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's
There's a ton of shows, different shows that I'm watching that I get locked into, things like that. And then we have these shows that me and my wife watch together, which is 90% true crime.
Yeah.
We watch a lot of true crime shows
Eddie, do you
together.
watch a lot of cartoon shows by yourself, like those cartoon Marvel and Star Wars shows?
Not that much anymore.
Okay, good.
I mean, I'm definitely locked into Star Wars Bad Batch, for sure.
What about the new X-Men
I will be
cartoons?
locked into X-Men 90. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Can't
guys.
wait for that.
Wow, Eddie.
Oh, it was one of my
All
fucking
right.
favorite shows of all time.
F-bomb. Okay.
And I was an adult when it was on the first
Yeah,
time.
I was going to say, you were an adult when that was on.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Wow.
Can't wait.
Okay.
And normally, I pick the shows that we watch.
Really?
I'm in control of the remote. I'm in control of the TV at night. When me and my wife go in, what the plan is, we eat dinner. She sort of cleans up, and then we meet up back in our room, and then we'll put on whatever it is shows we watch. Now, a lot of times, it is shows that are airing, like The Bachelor. We're a big Survivor. We love Survivor, stuff like that. But then after those shows are done, or like on a Tuesday or Thursday, we don't have anything to watch. Those are the true crime days. We'll watch a true crime show. Every once in a while, we'll pick a different show to watch, like Reacher or something like that, which works. And it's great. And normally, but it's me, the one who is saying, all right, we're going to watch the show. Or what do you think? Do you want to watch the show? She always says yes. She doesn't know or care. And then she's usually in.
Huh.
I don't think there's very few shows that I've put on for us that she's like, I'm not really into this that much. You can watch it on your own or whatever. That very rarely happens. Usually she gets locked in. Even if it's an action thing or whatever, she's in. She likes them.
Well, that's cool.
Until last night.
Oh.
Last night, for the first time in a very long time, she suggested a show to watch. Which I was like, really? And the show that it was a little surprising.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Yeah, last night was interesting because we watched Survivor on Wednesday, but it was 2 hours. So we got like an hour and a half done.
Right.
And so we had a half an hour left to watch. So we finished that off. But I mean, it's still early.
Yeah.
Like, what do we?
The night is young.
Oh, so young.
Oh, what
So
to
we're
do?
like, well, what do we want to watch? And I mean, literally, we've watched all true crime shows.
You're
There's
out.
nothing left.
Nothing left on Netflix, nothing left on HBO
Seen
Max.
every murder.
Everything.
Wow.
I can tell you every crime that's been committed.
You guys are going to have to start committing crimes for there
Just
to
to-
be
yeah.
a new
It would be
season-
nice.
series to
It
watch.
would be nice. I kind of am hoping for some sort of creepy cult to come to light so they make a
okay.
show out of
a
it
new
Yeah.
cult.
or something.
Sure, there's one out there.
Oh, guaranteed, pal. Guaranteed. So there's, we're looking around. Okay, there's no real true crime shows to watch. Nothing really out there that I'm kind of jonesing to see.
Yeah.
I did think I was going to suggest, if it was going to come out, I was going to say, what do you think about watching that Masters of the Air,
Masters of the
or Masters
Air.
of the Sky, or whatever the hell it's called?
of the Air.
Which is, the new thing on Apple,
Yeah.
which is about World War II pilots, which that's sort of where I think that
Oh,
one's I'm going to
fucking
watch.
lying.
I'm going to watch that one probably on my own.
Sorry, history and riveting television is put you to sleep. Go watch Gold Rush, okay, honey?
Oh,
For the
yeah.
millionth time.
Go watch Gold Rush for the millionth time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this season, it's been phenomenal.
Really? That good?
They've gotten to the point now, though, where like a lot of these guys were prisoners of war for like
Oh.
the last 2 years of the war. It's fucking crazy.
Well, I'm kind of was waiting for it all to come out so that I can binge it or
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
instead of waiting week to week, because that just I can't do it anymore.
And that's how we used to watch TV for
I know,
all
it's
of
so
our
stupid.
lives.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. So I was gonna suggest that, and I'm like, I don't think that's a Deborah show. I don't think she's gonna like this. So I kind of know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
So we were sort of figuring out, and Deborah, for the first time, and like I said, forever, said, I think I have a show that I want to watch and that we could watch together.
Look at that.
And I went, really? And again, I'm expecting there must be some sort of true crime show out there that I don't know about or that she's heard about or something like that, because it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
She doesn't usually speak up. And like I said, if I suggest a show, she's like, all right. That's the extent of the conversation normally.
Oh, wow.
I'll say, hey, you want to watch Reacher? What is it about? Oh, it's about this big dude who goes around and kills people. Okay. I mean, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
I said, hey, I think it's finally time we got to start watching Ted Lasso. Okay. Like there's not a lot of, conversation about it.
Yeah.
She's in.
She trusts your
Yeah,
opinion
she likes
on it.
the stuff that we watch.
My wife is the worst at suggestions.
Oh, really?
So I have the remote
Yeah.
because I've showed her how to use.
You're the man.
Well, I've showed her how to use Apple TV 500 fucking times, and she doesn't know how to use it.
Really?
Like
I mean, it's not that hard.
I'll get up
What's
and
the
like I'll get
difficulty?
up and like how it's skip intro, and I'll go to the bathroom and she'll be like, "How do you skip the intro again?"
What?
And I'm like, "We've had this for 2 years." That's the reason I have to.
You just press a
Yeah,
button.
if we go on a work trip and she's by herself, she'll call me and go, "Hey, how do you use this
Oh,
again?"
come on.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Swear to God. So, and then she'll be like, "Sorry, I don't watch a lot of TV." I mean, yeah, you do.
You watch as much as
watch as much as
Like
I
she's
do.
better than
Yeah,
you.
like she's
because
better than
me.
She's
Yeah.
reading books.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break.
She's living off the land.
Give me a break.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a
Oh,
break.
yeah.
TV.
So,
I was in a hut for a while.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love it.
Really?
So her suggestions though are just atrocious.
Really?
So like, like right now, she never saw Modern Family. So right now we're watching Modern Family.
Oh, wow.
I liked the first few
Here
seasons.
we go.
Yeah.
again.
It went
Nothing
Man,
new.
she won't do it.
series.
I
There's so
liked
many
And you've
things.
seen it already.
I liked. She hasn't.
So
I
what?
liked the
Yeah.
first like 6 seasons, and then it got pretty bad, and I can't believe it went on 11 years. But anyway, so we started watching that, and we're in it right now. It's funny. She loves it, and I'm like, yeah, it's a really funny show, and she loves it. And last night I go, hey, what do you want to watch? And I'm assuming she's just gonna say Modern Family, and she goes, I don't know, let's watch King of Queens. And I'm just like, we're clearly in the middle of watching something. Why would we completely switch it up like
Why
that?
didn't you just
That's
say?
fucking so crazy.
Why didn't you just say then?
Well, so what I do now is,
Huh.
Oh, no.
I know she's going to give terrible suggestions.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So I give her the option of giving me a terrible suggestion just to get to what I want to watch.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Sounds-
So if I want to watch Curb tonight, I'll go, I always go, what do you want to watch? And she'll go, Modern Family. I go, Modern Family'd out. And then she'll go, I don't know, what about, Seinfeld? I go, nah, no Seinfeld. And then she'll go, Curb? And I go, done.
So we just
she
wait for her to
determined.
give it.
picked.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Manipulated her.
She picked. But usually her suggestions are pretty terrible.
Does she ever
Oh.
suggest new shows like that you've never seen before? Because I
Um,
mean, all the shows you just named are like
That's a great point.
old
From the
shows. that,
90s.
you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like maybe she's heard about this new crazy show.
Yeah, but she usually when she hears about it, she knows I don't like to watch new stuff.
We know.
So she'll
yeah.
just start watching it by herself behind my back.
Oh, really?
And not tell me about it.
Oh.
So I'll say, hey, what about the new Silo show on Apple TV? Not that she's watching this.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, oh, I already watched that. I go,
Oh,
when the fuck
really?
did you watch that? So
Oh,
blame
that
her.
sucks.
I don't
what do
blame
you
her.
mean you don't blame her?
She knows you're going to say no to a new show. I would do the same thing.
kinda
I'd just
true.
watch it.
Just watch
There's
it
no
anyway.
point. There's no point.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
my God.
okay.
I'm giving her the option.
Okay.
Okay, you're not.
Yeah, so that's not the extent of what happens in my house.
No, that's not how
Not
it
This
even
is
close.
usually like a 15-minute process when I say
my
what I
God,
want to watch.
Jeez.
To get to the show that you actually want to watch.
Yeah.
Well, no. Last night, we finished Survivor,
Uh-huh.
and we're like, all right, well, what are we gonna watch now? And she said, out of the blue, so it kind of stunned me. She goes, "What about that new show, Shogun?"
Shogun.
What?
Shogun.
Never even heard of that.
Excuse me.
I've seen it, but I
It's
don't know
a
what it's
brand new
about.
show.
I don't know anything about
It's
it.
about an hour.
Okay.
It's a brand new show on FX.
Yeah.
And you guys are probably too young to remember. Shogun, first of all, it was a book, and then it came out as a series, I want to say in the 80s. There was a Shogun series in the
Okay.
80s, and it was massive at the time.
Is it a
because it's an epic.
Western?
No, it's a Japanese story about like political dealings and samurai and all this crazy
So like
stuff.
set in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh
in
wow.
like the 1500s.
Oh my, so a Japanese period piece.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But there's action to it too, with the samurai and the rise of the samurai.
That would be a hard no for me.
See,
hard-
like
That
you
would
can't
be
say
it
that
on
would be a
subtitles?
fucking hard no.
See.
Even I'm not into like samurai
You
stuff.
just
It's not my thing.
You just got mad at Sky because
you.
you said, "Oh, don't like history." Okay, you don't like
Oh,
I'm
that.
you
not
don't
into
like
samurai
history.
stuff.
What is it's
How are
history.
you
Oh,
not-
don't
It's
like other
history.
How are you-
cultures. Oh,
I like American history.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Big
oh.
USA guy. Huh?
That's right.
All
Look at
I'm
him.
gonna
Way
get a
to go,
tattoo
Trump.
right here.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Really? Because I love the. Because I love
You
America.
only love America.
Get out of my country. How about that?
Yeah,
How about
yeah,
that?
love America.
Good stuff, buddy.
Yeah.
So I remember it back in the day, and I do remember my mom watching it.
Stop it.
Yes,
Really?
Shogun was like this big thing back in the day.
Because I've seen it like trending every morning when I'm prepping the
Oh,
news.
really?
It's
I
like
don't know.
Google Trends. It's like up there the
I've
past
seen
like
the
3
commercials
days.
for it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't even on my radar.
Yeah.
Wow,
And so
Deborah.
she goes, "What about Shogun?" And I go, "Huh? Like, really? You want to watch Shogun?"
Yeah.
She goes, "Yeah, I think it looks cool." I'm like, okay, do you know anything about it? And she's like, "Not really."
So it's
I'm
not like her parents watched it
I
and
don't
she
know.
has
So are you
like,
initially annoyed by this?
not annoyed,
Okay.
but confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely confused. Like, really?
Caught off guard. You didn't expect
Definitely
this.
caught
Yeah.
off guard. And so I go, okay, listen, you don't ever pick a show. Like, I feel weird to just shut it down.
Yeah.
So I go,
Did you kind of want to shut it down?
a little bit.
Really?
You,
Well,
weren't, you weren't in the mood for that.
Well, again, this is an epic period piece, but Japanese
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
I'm
That's a
like,
lot.
fuck, man. On
And it's on
Thursday?
FX.
On a Thursday? FX has good shows.
But do
Yeah,
they?
they do.
Does okay, easy.
Yeah.
Does
they
it,
do.
what do you watch on FX?
I watch this show called Feud Capote versus Swans right now.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Anyway.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Anyway, I mean, out of all the FX shows, that's what you bring up.
It's good.
So that's probably, you've seen them promoting Shogun,
Absolutely,
I bet.
yeah.
Oh, do they get like raunchy, like a Netflix or like a Hulu? Like,
No,
is
it's
anything
FX.
off limits?
It's regular TV.
Okay, see, I can't do that.
You need titties?
I need titties. I need
See, I was
cursing.
confused because they do cuss on.
You can get away with cussing certain words, I think, but they're not showing nudity.
No
or anything
titties.
like that.
No
titties.
titties.
I want anything goes, man.
What?
If I'm watching a new
You're
show,
out?
it's not a comedy. Anything goes.
Oh.
What?
Huh.
So like Breaking Bad, you wouldn't have watched that?
Different era. Breaking Bad was kind of before TV got crazy with all the streaming, so I get that.
Okay.
But nowadays, if it's a new show, I need no
Titties.
limits.
You need
titties.
I need titties.
You need titties.
Otherwise, no thanks.
You're so stupid.
I have no
It
idea.
could still be good shows.
Yeah, you need American titties. That's what you need.
You got me.
Japanese titties ain't bad. You know?
Japanese
I'll take
titties ain't
it. I'll
bad.
take them.
I feel you.
So I go, all right.
Okay.
I guess we're in.
All right.
So I-
Wow.
I start watching it, and I come quickly to realize that 95% of the show is subtitles.
Shut up.
Ooh,
On
that's,
FX,
That's
too?
rough.
Because
That's
it's all
rough.
Japanese.
I know, but you can
It's
do
all
a Japanese
Japanese.
show and they speak English.
100%.
Like,
Remember
come
Last
on.
Samurai with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Guys had American accents.
Yeah, that's on the whole opposite
Yeah,
end.
I'm
I'm just
not-
saying. I'm
Maybe
like,
something in the middle.
There's
you know?
what is less than zero? Like, there's a negative chance I'm watching that show.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to read when I watch TV. Get the hell out of here.
I mean, it's not that
How
hard.
can I follow the acting?
What?
It is kind of tough.
Really?
Thank you,
It
Emily.
really isn't.
What?
Guys, it really isn't.
Yeah.
So that was kind of crazy, but I think I'm in.
Really?
It's
It was
kind,
good?
It's kind of interesting.
You have to
Really?
make your
Yeah.
mind work while you're watching TV.
Well,
I mean, some people like
you
that.
might need it.
Anything people think that. In the sky.
Oh my god. You're too busy worried about those borders, huh?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?